Greetings and welcome to EnergizeUtv, season number 7, episode number 7. I'm Angel Marie, your alchemist, frequency alchemist. And what if the next trip could feed your soul and heal the planet? Ooh, conscious travel isn't just about where you go, it's about how you show up. When you align your energy, care for the planet, and journey with gratitude, you don't just see the world, you help heal it. And that's what we're going to talk about today is the energy of the energy of pack light, travel deep, awaken through the journey. You're diving in, right? Because what is it? Every week we take from the Ignite book, and this week is the Conscious Travel. And the Ignite book is all about raise your energy in 30 seconds or less naturally so you shine with more energy, joy, and abundance. So go ahead, grab your copy. Let me sign it for you because I always get so excited when I get to sign my book to you. And come along with us every week because it is very exciting. So, when we talk about conscious living, oh my gosh, it's not just about theory, it's action. And today on the wisdom segment, I have no one embodies that more than my guest today, Dorie Morales, through Green Living Arizona magazine. I love her magazine. She's had it for years and years. We'll find out how long. She's been educating, empowering, and inspiring you, the readers, inspiring thousands to make choices that nourish both their lives and the planet. Take that in. She's here to share practical ways you can make eco-conscious choices that not only support a healthy and really healthy planet, but also boost your energy, well-being, and everyday stay here and everyday life. Stay here and learn something fun because these are going to be writer downers, okay? And I want you to take a deep breath in because I'm all about the breath. So take that breath in so that we really are focused on what we're doing today and how we're stepping into this energy of this alignment. But you know what? There's even more that I want to tell you because there's a favorite, which is the exciting crystal connection, where we learn about the crystal of the week and the element of the week. And then we're going to get to also explore the energy awareness segment, where I'm going to talk about energy and teach you about what energy really is. And that's a big buzz right now. And then the top pick for many is the energy clearing and the reset. Everybody loves that segment because that's when I'm going to help you to reset in 30 seconds or less. And a favorite, of course, is the Reiki for Life, that energy healing. What is it all about and how does it work? So that's, and highly requested, I always get this one, is about the personal calibration, that transmission that I'm going to do at the end to really help you hone in your energy. So if you're just like leaning in, these are writer downers, then I'm so glad that you're here today because I want you to go ahead and be kind and go ahead and share this with your mom, your sister, your brother, your friends, your family, because they want to get unstuck and they want to ignite their energy. And that's what I do, is help people with being a spiritual counselor and a Reiki master for almost 30 years, as I help people just like you to get unstuck and answer those spiritual questions. So let's just dive into the first one, which is what? Science tells us everything is energy. And so does Einstein, right? Einstein tells us that too. It says that he taught us that everything in the universe is connected through energy. Everything we can't even see with our eyes is that energy. And he showed us that. And have you ever walked into a room and all of a sudden you feel heavy? Or you are around somebody that's really happy? That happens to me a lot. And then you start to be happy and you put a smile on your face. But that's energy. And that also is what? It's the biofield. And this is real. And that is moving around you just like it shows, like a bubble. And this bubble also, and that's what we call the energy of the biofield around us. But what else do we have? We have the aura. And this is an aura photo of me. And you can see the aura around me in the different colors. That is vibration, right? that is energy coming out. So the biofield is more science, and the aura in that picture could be more woo woo. I don't like that word, but it really is. And then when we talk about energy, we also talk about the heart. Now, the heart generates the body's most powerful rhythmic electromagnetic field because it creates this measurable field around your body. And you know what? Let's play with it for a second. Let's just play with our energy for a second. So put your hands together and rub them together. And even my guest is doing this. I can see her. She's doing this. And we're rubbing together. And then let's play with that energy. Yeah, feel that. And let's just rub it together and feel that and clap, clap, clap. And if you don't feel that warmness or that bouncy, I want you just to take a deep breath. And I want you to work on this. And if you need some help, give me a call because I have VIP days where I help you to experience your own energy. And when you do that, that is some powerful stuff right there. And it all comes from that heart energy. And we look at this chart and we see this, that energy of grief, shame, blame, guilt, fear, trying too hard, coulda, shoulda, woulda, it's lower vibration. When we move up to that reason, that love, that joy, that gratitude in this emotional frequency vibrational chart, we see that peace and compassion is so high, and so is peace. It so is the gratitude. So being in gratitude can also be such a beautiful thing. And the other thing when we talk about energy is understanding that we're all energy conductors. And what I mean by that is it's just like how I hold space. Water, water, water. Just like I hold space for events, I've done this for years and years and bring up the energy and hold that energy. I guide the invisible energy of people, places, and the events. And here's the exciting thing, and this is what I do even at eWomen Network, Phoenix, to all kinds of different places that I go and hold that energy and get invited to do that. I'm so thrilled because you know what? This is the exciting thing. And the exciting thing is that you are an energy conductor also. You are that because here's it is. You can move energy. You can balance it and you can manage it and you can even change the form of it. Yes, and pain too is energy. Just like tuning an instrument, you can tune your own vibrational energy and it's powerful. So I love that because it is all about energy and how energy is and how it shows up for you. So as we move on, let's go to a spotlight moment, which we're going to talk to Madison because Madison's going to be on next week. So here she is with a spotlight moment. We'll be right back.
Souls, my name is Madison from the New Money Millionaire Movement, and I am so thrilled to be here on EnergizeUtv. A big thank you to Angel Marie for creating such a credible platform all about positivity and inspiration, which I am all about. Your energy is just always so contagious. I feel like every time I'm around you, it's a little shot of sunshine straight to my veins. So I can't wait to bring this conversation to the world. And what I want to talk with you about, my golden nugget, is all about how the energy that you carry with money is just as important as the strategy that you have. When you show up from a place of confidence and joy and abundance, you attract more opportunities, more wealth, and more resources into your life. So the next time that you have a money decision, I want you to check in with yourself and ask if you are acting from a place of fear or possibility, and choose the energy of possibility every single time and watch your financial reality transform. Angel, I cannot wait to talk more.
Oh, she got caught up. I don't know what happened, but there she is. There's Madison's website if you want to check her out before next Thursday or tomorrow or Thursday and to see her. And we're going to talk about money and energy. So as we jump back and we go to the next segment, we're going into that release negative energy in 30 seconds or less. And this I promised you because it's so important to do this throughout the day. And this is the energy clearing and reset segment. And so let's take that 30 seconds and tuning into our energies, just like the conductor tuning into the instruments. So let us take a moment and connect to your energy field and vibration and hear my words and feel my words. And as you hear my words and feel my words, you are feeling this, and imagine you are clearing your energy field of all the negative forces, all any energies that do not serve you, and you'll be being dissolved any patterns, anger that you have. It's clearing and cleansing. You're clear, 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 open to receive the divine messages as we're going to that quantum leap with air vibration to the angels, to aligning this higher power for more wisdom, information, and knowledge. Please take a deep breath in. Beautiful. Take that breath in and let that divine messages come through so that we have that and we absorb the energy from the universe. Feel that for healing, balancing, and stability. Take another deep breath. I love it. I love it. I love it. And let's just jump in. There you go. Clap a little bit. Come on back with me. And now we're going to go into the next segment, which is the Reiki segment. And in this segment, if conscious living is about reducing my footprint, how does Reiki help reduce the energetic footprint of stress, trauma, or guide hurt, pain? And this is a good one. This is a good question that I got asked. And Reiki is gentle, not evasive, right? It's a practice that helps the natural biofield, right? The energy bubble that's around you. It helps that natural ability to work with it. And just like conscious living reduces the impact we leave on the planet, Reiki helps reduce the impact of stress and emotional resilience. Residual you carry in your own field. Isn't that exciting? I think that's very exciting because that's what energy healing does. Because our thoughts, every emotion, every experience leaves an energetic footprint, doesn't it? Or imprint. And when that energy isn't cleared, that's my biggest, it builds up. It collects clutter in your house, not only the material, but the energy. And it also, that clearing will help you to balance your life. And I do so many clearings. Oh my gosh, that's one of the biggest things. And I have a special and all that for energy alignment and clearing. It's 1 hour online. And it's so needed because it helps to balance and clear those imprints in the biofield. And it also restores alignment and harmony to the body. It's just powerful. It's just really powerful, and it helps lighten the footprint, right? It really does. And science is catching up with Reiki practitioners. And you know what? We've known this for decades because it's almost been. And studies even tell us, for like Harvard and other places, that the reduced to stress, to lower the heart rate. I mean, it is just amazing. And also the research is called the biofield, a real measurable electromagnetic field. We know this, it's from the heart, but yet Reiki helps tune those signals back into cohesiveness, just like tuning an instrument. So Reiki doesn't erase your story's issues in your tissues. And that's why I love that one. Belief systems, trauma, it helps clear an electromagnetic blueprint or footprint of them so you can walk in your path with freedom, freedom, freedom. I love that because it is powerful when we do that, and it's leaving a lighter footprint on the earth and also around us. And you know what? You can learn how to do this. And I teach this. People come in and they do 1 days with me, and they're Reiki level 1, level 2, and master level if you ever want to. And then we also do Reiki shares where every month people, my students come over and we go through the Reiki. So you know what? When you're ready to learn energy healing, actually change your life, I'm here for you. So let's dive in as we get, wait a minute. Here's a great quote. The blueprint for conscious travel is simple. Take memories, give kindness, and leave no trace. I love that one. We're going to talk more to Dorie in a few, but you know what's coming up? This stone is a gentle protector, grounding your energy while helping you grow past fear and self-doubt. Drum roll. I'll be right back with the crystal of the week and we're going to be talking about this beautiful energy of this stone. Be right back after this.
Traditional business cards are often lost or forgotten. This can lead to missed opportunities and wasted time and money. Java Logics offers a unique solution. Eco-friendly paperless business cards that are easy to update and share. With our QR code, you can share your card with anyone, anytime, anywhere. It's the easiest way to share your details. Interested in getting one? Click on Get Offer and get your own digital business card today.
Preston out of Canada is the guru when it comes to the awesomeness of the digital business card, but also he knows how to do website. I mean, this guy, he is a ninja. I always call him he's a ninja because he just is amazing. So check out my QR code. Go ahead and take that snapshot of it. See mine. Give him a yell. Tell him, hey, I want the angel discount. He'll hook you right up with that. So that is, I just love him. So shout out to him and saying thank you to him. As we move on, we're moving into, I promised you this crystal that gives you that what? So you know what? It's a mahogany obsidian. And I have one right here. And this is the obsidian mahogany. And it's done in the heart. I got this the other day and I was like, oh, I want to show this because it's such a beautiful crystal, right? So let's do a fun fact about this crystal. It's like nature's reset button, clearing out all the old energy so you can move forward with strength and clarity. And that is powerful because when we talk about that, there's no comparison with any other types of obsidian. This has the softest energy, and that's why I use it, is because it is so soft. And for me, being so connected to energy, I need soft ones. Like just taking a big black tourmaline would be heavy for me. So this mahogany obsidian is just great because it's so beautiful, and it's believed to release emotions and release emotional and physical and spiritual blockages, which is awesome. And you know, at this time with all of what's going on, it is a really good one. And it also draws energy out, helping you detox and grow. It's strongly used for the root chakra, which is your power chakra, right? And your foundation, your security, your connection to the earth. And that's why meditating with it is powerful, and it is so aligned to the higherness of the mahogany obsidian. So grab your mahogany obsidian now. And now let's move into the element, because I always tell you the element, because why? The element is important because when we talk about the element, which we're going to talk about today, is the element is the nitrogen. And nitrogen, did you know that it about 40 trillion cells in the body, and every single one of them has nitrate in it? Wow. And that's how important it is. And a fun fact about nitrogen is that you have about 3% of your body weight is nitrogen. So about 120 pounds that I am, I got about 4 pounds of nitrogen in me. Wow. And it's colorless, odorless, right? It's like a gas. And it's a non-metal, but it's here, and it's magic because it is an essential nutrient. And it also helps the body to build and replace and rebuild and repair your cells. It's part of the DNA and the RNA. And I'm always talking about that, right? The DNA, the RNA, and how to show up with and connect to that energy of that. So the nature, it's powerful, and it comes in foods. So you can find it in some of the foods that we have. So go ahead and look into that, because these foods are important because it helps to increase your energy and combined with oxygen and makes beautiful nitrate oxidant. And this is important also to the body, because this nitrate oxide is powerful because it's simple and it's a natural way. So you breathe it in through your nose all the time. So fun facts about those, and know that they are powerful in its own right to make sure that you get your energy and you get that vibration from that beautiful nitrogen. So as we move forward now and going into the next segment, thank you very much, Linda, for all the research she does on those. I so appreciate you. And let's go into, there she is, Dorie Morales. She is the CEO and publisher of the Traditional Medical Media Group, which is the DBA of Green Living Magazine, which I love her magazine. I learned so much. So let's bring her on right now. And there she is. Hello, hello. Oh, I can't hear you. That's on my end. I had to do something. I know I am. There's nothing I think on your end. There it is. Okay, I apologize. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hi, Angel. I'm so excited to be here. And it's great to see you. I love your energy.
Oh, thank you so much, Dorie. You know, I've known you for years. I mean, years and years and years. And I love your magazine. It has helped me so many times to really come into that green, and everybody needs that, right? And so could you tell us who you are, though? I think that the viewers want to know who you are.
Well, thank you, Angel. I'm Dorie Morales, and I'm the publisher of Green Living Magazine. We are an eco-conscious lifestyle magazine, and our mission is to educate, empower, and inspire readers to make eco-conscious choices for a healthy life and a healthy planet. So we are so much aligned in the work that you do, Angel.
Yeah, like big time. So where do you live? Do you have kids? What?
So a little bit about me. I live in Scottsdale and I am married. I have an amazing husband named Mark, and he's a big supporter of the magazine and is at all of our events, and big supporter of the magazine. Sometimes hands it out when he's talking to people. Hey, by the way, have you seen this great magazine? That's my wife's. I bought a copy of it. I happen to have a couple in my car. Let me go get one for you. So big fan of my husband. And then I have two wonderful sons, Carter and Keaton, and they are 24 and 18 years old. Or 19, sorry.
Oh, wow. Okay. Fabulous, fabulous. And I get to see you at eWomen Network because we're both members over there. So that's always exciting with them. So let's just dive in, because some people, they're like, what is this conscious living really? And how does this footprint really, what is that all about? And, you know, people, and I like this quote, people don't take trips, trips take people. So how would you answer, like, what does it mean to not leave a footprint and to actually trips take people, like have that be like that?
Okay. So first I'll hit on the carbon footprint. When you're traveling, obviously airfare is one of the largest carbon footprints that you can have. So you have choices where you could fly there, or you could take a boat, you could take a train, you can drive, whatever works. Obviously, if you're going across the world, boating would be the next biggest option, but you can actually buy carbon credits prior to going on the trip. So depending on the airline, like you could look at American Airline and you can buy carbon credits, and sometimes farmers have different carbon credits and different things like that. So that's a way to kind of cut back on your footprint, but definitely traveling slow.
So let's just wait. Viewers, this is a new concept. I've never heard that you can call whatever airline.
Not whatever. I know American Airlines and some of the airlines have ways to lower your carbon credits. And I know Frontier Airline is also a greener airline. So I would assume that you can do it through them, and you can earn carbon credits, and then they can be used to other businesses to offset carbon.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I understand. Okay. Go ahead, because I wasn't.
So that was number one. And then the second quote that you had said, people don't take trips. What was the second?
Yeah. Trips take people.
Trips take people. So To me, that means really immersing yourself within the culture. And one of the things that you need to do before you go on your trip is really plan and think about the trip and how can you be mindful and conscious. And a lot of the work that you do, it goes down to planning, and you can buy low waste travel, because waste is a huge issue when you're traveling. So you can actually use aluminum tins and reusable shampoo bottles, and look at the hotel that you're staying at and send a note to the hotel. Do you use, what type of containers do you use? If they're using plastic, are they refilling plastic containers, or are they giving you those little throwaway things that are just going to wind up in a landfill? So that's one small conscious step that you can take. But really doing your research, eating with the locals, and instead of going to a chain restaurant, where that is, or fast food, you may have to plan a little bit, but also finding out what are the nonprofits, what are the local nonprofits, and while you're there, can you give your money back to a local nonprofit? And because you and I are so immersed in health and wellness and mindfulness, can you go there and take a sauna bath? Can you go there and do some form of exercise, a Reiki? At one of my birthday that I had in Rocky Point, I had sound healing. We did a beach cleanup. We went on a horseback ride. We did a massage on the beach. Every morning we started our day off with exercise, because health and wellness is so important as well. So we did yoga, we did Zumba, we went for walks on the beach. So there's really a huge connection between mindfulness and travel.
Oh,
Just plan for it.
I just love this, because I want you to take a note, viewers, on what she's saying about what to do at the hotel. And then also how you can experience the nonprofits. Look before then and look for those, because that's when you really experience. When I went to Maui, I had one of my Reiki students there. And that was beautiful, because we went places we would have never went because we were with the locals. So, not try to do that, really kind of pay attention to doing that. And, the researchers published in 2024 that it showed that airlines provide emission data. Passengers are more likely to choose low impact flights or pay extra to reduce their carbon footprint. Wow, I didn't have any idea that, the airlines did that either.
Well, there's also green certified hotels. So when I went to Italy, I went to Milan and I stayed at a green certified hotel. And in the hotel, supporting the locals and they gave me a welcome to the hotel. They gave me a local box filled with delicious chocolates. They had a local nonprofit that they supported, and they have a book that's about this thick of all the different certifications for energy, their water usage, the way that building was maintained. So there's a lot of things you can do through green certified hotels, especially in Europe. There's even eco-friendly B&Bs. There's agritourism. So when I went to Lake Como, I didn't stay in a big hotel in Lake Como. I actually stayed in an 1890 old farmhouse that was eco-certified. They used local winemakers. They had their own farm there. They made all of the food fresh while you were there. They had a partnership with the World Wildlife Foundation. They had a partnership for certification with the city. So I do all of this research before I even go on a trip, and make sure that everywhere that I'm staying, I'm supporting sustainability initiatives.
So please go to her website and get that magazine. It will change your life, because you learn about this and so much more too. Because don't you have a couple of people that are regulars on the magazine?
Travel is actually one of the main sections of the magazine, and it's local travel as well as traveling in the U.S. as well as traveling globally, and what to do on those trips and how to support the local economies, and to look at conservation as well as what you can do with the local habitats and wildlife preserves. So when I went to India, They had a biomass digester on the at the hotel, and then you only got glass water containers. They didn't have trash bags in the trash cans. They had reusable bags. And then your shampoo came in a little ceramic container, and they filled it up every day. And then they had a wildlife butterfly exhibit right there. And then all their food was organic and organically grown right there on the hotel itself. And it was called Clean, Green, Healthy Hotels.
So, oh, fabulous. And viewers, this is major. Yeah, this is good. And it's all in the magazine because you can learn so much. And what's another section other than just the travel? Because we'll jump back to travel, but go ahead and tell them kind of, these different sections that you can learn from your magazine.
We have health and wellness, which is the #1 section in the magazine, sustainable travel, home. Then we have technology as well as product reviews. We have gardening, savor, which is our food section. We have recipes, and then we have a couple that's written for the magazine for a number of years, and they do a sustainable experience every month. And then green scenes, calendar of events. So that's what you'll find. And then also businesses that are doing good, doing something good for the planet.
And this is really a resource, viewers, because like she said, that she's also pinpointing the businesses that are really in this energy field. And this is where we're going, isn't it? Because your kids, my kids, what we're looking at with everything that's going on in the planet, we really need to be in this place, don't we?
Yes, we need to be mindful of everything that we're doing, because thinking about the food that we're eating, can we compost it? The fruits and vegetables, thinking about how much food waste there is, thinking about, can I be more mindful of what I throw away? Can I reuse it? Can I use a glass jar? Can I use stainless steel? I'm a big proponent of getting rid of plastic. And we actually take in our containers. My husband and I have in our cars containers, glass containers that we take into the restaurant, so we don't have to, get a to-go container, and especially not styrofoam, because God knows we know about styrofoam.
Well, you know what? Give a little bit about styrofoam, because there's some people that might not, viewers. I know that you're conscious, but let's just give a little bit.
Styrofoam in general, if you think about it, like you try and heat it up and it turns and it like melts. And so then you've got styrofoam melting into your food, and there's carcinogens in styrofoam, and it's not really easy to recycle styrofoam. You've got to, if you've got a pallet of it, where does it go? Who's taking a styrofoam? You have to do a lot of research, because it's not like wood or any other material that can be reused and made into something else.
So. Beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful that we have this magazine and this research, and that you have so many great articles from the recipes, which I've seen the recipes, and I look at the recipes because I'm not totally vegan, but I want to eat clean, and most of us understand how to eat clean. And
you can also eat seasonally. So if you look at whatever state, country you are, you can find out what's growing. And that's actually how I make my grocery list. So I'm mindful of everything that's going into my magazine, and mindful of what's grown. You don't want to be eating butternut squash in the middle of summer if you can avoid it.
Right. And because you're also eating food that's been frozen and then gets out of the grocery store. And that's why, for me, I go to the farmer's market. And that's where I get
farmer's market is huge. That's a huge way, especially too when you're traveling, is supporting those local artisans and those local farmers and all of those vendors. It's a very sustainable thing that you're doing, Angel.
Oh, thank you. And I have to admit, I didn't think about, when I go to places, it's the first thing I'm doing is Trader Joe's. Where's Trader Joe's? Or Sprouts? Like, we got to go there so I can get my food. Because I really don't like going out to eat. You don't know what the oils, you don't know that stuff. So, but I'm going to actually, that makes really good sense. to do that. And this was an interesting and a fun fact, but also an interesting one for me, was that the longer the trip, the lower the impact. And I would think that would be different. Why, and that's according to this institute that said that people that actually increase 1 day to 2 day reduce the carbon emissions by minimizing frequent flights, supporting the local economy, and being more immersed with the travel and more deeply. Can you kind of clarify that?
Definitely. For example, there's a city within the state that has huge tourism, and the city doesn't want people to come in for a day trip because of the carbon emissions that the people are going to come in. It's going to increase more cars. Whereas if you go there and you stay for a longer period of time, plus when you look at the local economy, by supporting the local economy, meaning shopping at a local store, for example, a local health store versus going to one of the large grocery chains, 70 cents of that dollar stays within the community. And you're banking locally, and then they're probably using a local graphic designer. They're probably using a local accountant. More of that money in our system. So
Beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. And this other one was a cool one too for me, because the Gen Zs, they're getting it. I mean, they've been doing this, and they see this. So the Gen Zs use the use of low carbon transportation and eco-friendly hotels. They are heavily influenced by those. So that's really cool, the Gen Zs.
And if they can bike or if they can walk, look at going to places where the walkability score is very high, and you can do everything that you want to do on foot, as opposed to having to drive there. And then slow travel is a huge thing. So you can go to Europe and travel by train, which is amazing as well. Like, for example, my older son is very sustainable, and he rides his bike to work. And he's been losing his mind. He rode his bike to work yesterday because he had been living in Flagstaff, had been living in Sedona, loved being outdoors. And so he would rather, and he's like, when I look at where I want to move, I want to look at the walkability score and how bike friendly that place is, because he loves riding his bike.
And that really is the generations that we're working with now. They're coming up. And I want everybody to really take this in, viewers, because this is powerful. And if you want to, there's her email right there. So go ahead and email her if you have any questions or anything. She, you always have, Dorie, have been just really right there helping. I love the magazine. So can you show it one more time? And I really want to encourage everyone to go to your website and get this and support this, because it's helping the planet. And that's really what we want, is to help the planet, to change the way we look at things. And we need to do that for our kids.
Simple solutions that we can do every day. As easy as taking in a shopping bag into the grocery store, saying no to the plastic straw. Those are simple swaps that anybody can do. It's not too hard.
Yeah. If you just take a moment and think about that, and how you can change that. And I like this other quote that says that take only memories, leave only footprints. And that's the adventure of the soul.
It's amazing. And then you mentioned something earlier in your show about leaving no trace. That's huge. Like, if you're going camping, take only what you need. And if you have any waste, bring it out. My husband and I went to Strawberry, and we went on a hike, and we ended up picking up trash on our way out of there. And you can't imagine what we found. It was quite interesting. But if everybody would take a few minutes to, I see that plastic wrapper there, I see that, like, put it in your backpack as you're hiking back out. It's easy. It's simple. Yes. Make sure you stay hydrated and drink enough water. and know where your water comes from.
That's true too, because we tend to drink drinking water or purified water, and that doesn't give us anything. Or distilled water. We need to take care of our water intake. So beautiful on that. And you know what? I'm really excited to know, what is your free gift that you're giving to everyone?
We are giving a free digital subscription to the magazine for a year. And if you go to our website, you can see a sample of what the magazine looks like. You are able to flip through the first 6 pages, but you will actually get a 12-month free subscription to the magazine. So you can learn eco-conscious tips and tricks.
Beautiful. And I'm going to put this on so everybody can see it, and on the live chat. So you might get quite a few. Like you could get 10 or 15 people signing up for this. So I would say maybe the first 10 people that sign up.
Sure, that would be great.
So let's do that. The first 10 people that sign up for this, which I'm already signed up.
Thank you for being a subscriber. We're actually having a reader survey coming out. So hopefully you can take our reader survey, because we really care about our readers and their feedback, and that will be launching in the next day or two.
Okay, and it's online, this subscription, and it's hard copy.
We have a print subscription and a digital subscription. That is correct.
Yes, and you heard all the different segments, and I call them segments because I'm doing my TV show, but the different articles that they have. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. So
every magazine has its own theme as well. So we do have a travel issue. We're currently working on our fashion issue. We have a best of as well.
So. Oh, fabulous. So we get to look at fashion also, and how does that work? What would you do with fashion?
Well, there's so much clothing and fabrics in the world, especially fast fashion, and then it goes into the landfills. So I shop consignment, or I do clothing swaps with my friends. So those clothes don't go. When I started the magazine, we had enough clothes to go around the world for 8 years if we were to stop producing clothing. And I think it's over 20 now because of fast fashion. So, and you can work with a seamstress, and they can take old clothes and adapt them into new clothes. We have a fashion show coming up. It's called Repurposed. So designers are going to be using an outfit from Goodwill, and then they have to take remnant upholstery furniture from Copenhagen, use it on their design, and create a beautiful design. So fashion is huge. And also think about it, if your clothes have polyester in it, that's made from oil and gas. So you need to look at the materials that are in your clothes. So you want to have organic cotton, because cotton is the dirtiest crop in the world. So other things to think about also when you're traveling and things like that. And where's it made?
So the thing that I've heard is that if you're wearing polyester, you're wearing plastic.
Correct. And then energy too. And with your work that you do, the energy and the water, how many gallons that it takes to make a pair of jeans. I know people that haven't even bought jeans in a number of years just because how much water.
Oh, I didn't think of that. I don't ever wear jeans. Maybe once. I just am not a jean person. That's interesting. But I have to admit the plastic, and I do understand that because I sweat so much when I wear those, because the vibration, that energy is not moving. So when I go to be the event energy conductor with 200 to 500 people, I'm wearing cotton. I'm wearing all cotton because I have to breathe, because I get so hot.
100% cotton or linen or something that's breathable and sustainable, of course, because also you look and see if you can do organic cotton, because being that cotton's sprayed with a lot of pesticides. So I only wear, in a perfect world, I usually, if I buy something new, it's from a sustainable brand that only uses organic cotton.
Oh, okay. The difference, viewers, write that down, is organic compared to just cotton because they do spray. Beautiful. Do you have any final words? Because this has been so informative. Could you guys write that fast? Let me tell you, it was like, wow, beautiful. Any lasting anything that you'd like to add?
I would just say, when plan your trip and look at the local businesses there and how you can support them, the local restaurants, the local shops, see what they have in terms of wildlife and preservation and hiking. Get outdoors, connect with nature, because you won't regret it. And if you do hike, make sure you leave no trace.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Dorie. I appreciate you.
Well, I want to give you this. I thought of you and your crystals, and this is rose crystal, and you had a heart, and so this is my heart to you. And I loved being on your show. Thank you, Angel.
You are so welcome, and I'm receiving that, because my heart is a little tender with the passing of my mama this last week. So thank you for that heart I receive with open, because I just adore and love you.
Well, I adore and love you too, and I'm so sorry about the passing of your mom.
Yeah. Thank you. We're going to celebrate, Mama. Celebrate.
All good things. That beautiful life that she had and all those wonderful experiences.
Yes.
And she's peaceful.
Yes, she's peaceful now. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you so much. Until I get to see you in a few, we'll be right back. Bye, Dorie. Bye, honey. Thank you. Was that amazing or what? How many writer downers did you get? I mean, huge. So as we jump into the next segment right now, right here is the segment of the personal calibration transmission. Are you open to that? To get that transmission right now, right here? So let's take a deep breath. And as you take that deep breath, I want you to clear and cleanse and remove and release any and all of these energies, vibrational frequencies all around you. And take that breath now and take it in and release. And being open to this beautiful transmission is connecting to not only what we just heard on the TV show, EnergizeUtv, but it's also connecting and removing, releasing any and all energies that no longer serve you. Let's feel that as you take another deep breath. And as you do, let's absorb this energy. Absorb this frequency in such a beautiful way that it clears and cleanses any and all energies. It absolutely boosts your energy, and it aligns it. It calibrates, and it also makes a beautiful energy field all around you in that bio. So take another deep breath. It's that divine union that you have with your divine is right there for you. And in that energy, you absorb this energy from the universe for healing, for abundance, for great relationships, to the beauty of how you show up and serve others. Let this activation, calibration of this vibrational field come all the way around you. Feel this crystalline gold waters and feel the gentle waves of this energy washing over you. Let's just imagine this limitless abundance, limitless beauty of spiritual growth, to the limitless abundance of great health, the limitless frequency of this fountain of prosperity, this fountain of wellness, this fountain of how we show up and serve others, and the beauty of how we do that. Take your breath as you breathe in with this enlightened awakening, breathing in the divine connection, the inner strength, breathing in that peace of mind. Hear my words, but feel the vibration as this is calibrating your energy field. It's starting to anchor, lock, and seal this energy down to the subatomic frequency of your energy field, all the way down to your DNA, your RNA, every system, every organ, every cell nuclear to cell system. Breathe that in, and as you breathe the love and the light and the healing, breathing in this beautiful frequency of love and healing and great health, inspiration, self-realization, to the beauty of that creativity, that magic that you create, to that enthusiasm, that aspiration. Breathe it in as you hear my words. Feel as you connect to the source that increases your intuition, the inner knowing, the inner guidance. Feel this intuitive awareness, this psychic sense of understanding. Breathe this in. Breathe this as you hear my word. Beautiful. And as you breathe this in, relax and release. And know that this frequency is raised. It's anchored now in your field of energy. And this transmission has changed your biofield, your energy field around you. Take a deep breath and let it out. And now I want you to start to come back and wiggle your hands and move your hands around and clap them out, and start to come back gently and gently. And come back to this anytime that you would like to get this transmission, this calibration, so needed right now in your field of energy. That clears it, boosts it. I love you so much. Thanks for being here. I'm Angel Marie, your frequency alchemist. I love you. Take a deep breath. There you go. Now let's move to the next segment. We're almost there, and that is, I'd love to give you a free gift. So go ahead and get on my calendar, please, because when you get on my calendar, I get to learn about you. I get to hear your story, and probably we're going to have a little mini clearing or cleansing because we can. So I'm looking forward to that, to be able to do that. So I hope you took that picture. And you know what? Next week, we're going to have the beautiful Madison. She's going to be talking about money mindset, and she has a completely different way. I really like how she looks at it. And, every week, catch the wisdom wave with these beautiful, amazing guests from all over the world at 11 a.m. Pacific time every Thursday. Catch it, be it. I want to see you there with these beautiful guests. This isn't just a show. It's a movement. It's a global impact. So stay with me with this. And as we stay, we're going to raise the energy just a little bit with some energy flow of my song. And that's how we're going to feel this energy we move. And as we do this, I want to tell you, as you hear this music, feel the frequency coming over you. Oh, feel this. Just remember, your energy is the music of your life. Keep it tuned, keep it flowing, and keep it shining bright. I'll be right here every Thursday, 11 o'clock. That's all over. And you need that wisdom, that energy, the golden nuggets that lifts you up higher and higher. And you have a story and a message that the world needs to hear. So reach out to me. I'd love to teach you right here in EnergizeUtv. And we dance, we sing, and we connect to the energy. So until next time, shine your frequency, live in harmony. And I love you. Shine on. You're the secret, you're the answer. You know who you are. Look within you, breathe and focus. You're a shining star. You're the shining star every single time. Thank you so much. Until I get to see you next time. And a Thursday, or watch the replay. It's okay. You can do that too. See you later. Love you. Bye now.